Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and today we're going to review a magic show. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. It's Friday, we're heading on into the weekend, and you heard me right. I'm going to review a magic show. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean I went to a magic show and I'm going to review it? No. There's actually a free magic show on YouTube, and you can watch it right now. This is Ticket for One from Zach Mirz, and you can find this on his YouTube channel. Filmed it in Texas, right here in Texas. I believe he's at the B-side, I think. I don't know that for sure, but it looks like he's at the B-side. So yeah, it's a full magic show, 36 minutes. And I heard Brent Braun was the lead magic consultant on it. Now, if you don't know who Zach Mirz is, you might remember him from Penn and Teller. He was on Penn and Teller, fooled Penn and Teller with his card stab. I did a review for that. And he's had at least 2 decks of Mirz playing cards come out, which I've also reviewed. And the proceeds for those decks go towards helping with human trafficking. Zach is a first-generation American. His parents immigrated from Iran and Afghanistan. Today, he's a professional magician, tours worldwide with his stage show, and he wants to share wonder and a message of hope for his audiences. He's been a magic advisor to David Blaine on the Magic Way special. He's appeared on the Travel Channel's Magic Caught on Camera. This show, Ticket for One, is a complete stage show, right? From beginning to end, no cuts, no edits, filmed exactly like something you'd see professionally done on television. Multiple camera angles, high def, great sound, and there's even a really cool perspective for the YouTube audience. There's a camera backstage that films him from behind that he walks up to and sometimes talks to. So it's all beautifully shot. You're not going to watch this and feel like this is just a camera propped up in the audience and you only have one perspective, right? This looks exactly like something you would have seen on television. Now, a couple things. Number one, when I review a magic trick, one of my favorite parts of the video is the performance. And I love it when you get real world performances. The magician goes out into the street, or you see a real parlor trick done in front of a real audience. And the reason is I like to see the pattern, the story, all the nuance that the creator is bringing, right? So yeah, the secret is fun. It's fun to play with the gimmick, but I love to see the performance. I want to know how this looks like in real life, especially from the creator, right? And so watching something like this is a lot of fun because you get to watch 7 tricks, okay? You get to watch 7 tricks, and you know, you get to see the pattern, the audience interaction, if things go right, if things go wrong, right? You get to see all of that. So it's a wonderful learning tool, I think, as a magician, to watch other magicians perform. And the other way I believe something like this is a great resource, especially for a magician, is you get to see how another magician builds their act, right? What did they choose for their beginning? What do they choose for their middle? How do they close it, right? So I think it's a wonderful tool, even though it doesn't teach you any magic. One more thing, I'm going to tell you about the show, but I'm not going to describe the tricks in detail, especially as far as closers go. Because this is live magic, I believe that you should be just like the people in the audience. You should experience it for the first time, and I shouldn't give away any of the surprises, right? So I'm not going to go through every single trick and describe either how I think he did it, or tell you what the kicker ending was, or even describe some of his pattern. I want you to watch it yourself, all right? Let's talk about the show. His opener is a lot of fun. He has audience members throw these giant oversized blocks on stage, and he predicts a nonsense word that they make. And his kicker, get this, is a book test. That was something I wasn't expecting at all. And with the whole trick from the first part and the kicker, I've never seen anything like this. It was so creative. His second trick, he does his card stab. He takes his deck of cards out into the audience, and the unique thing is this time he has the spectator do it. His third trick is kind of a no chair test with 4 random guys from the audience. It's a lot of fun, very funny, crowd pleaser, and it's a total time killer. Like, if you've wanted to stick a trick into your act that just sucks up a lot of time and it's just a lot of fun, this one's great. Put it in the middle of your act, so easy, not hard at all, can't miss. But I gotta tell you, Zach, I have no idea how you did the ending. No idea. That's halfway. So 3 tricks and you're halfway through. His fourth trick, he does that Copperfield trick where you walk up to the camera and you throw objects up on the screen and you have the spectator put their finger on the screen and move around. Yeah, we saw David Copperfield do this with the clock trick and the train car trick. And then his fifth trick is a newspaper tear, like just a plain, ordinary newspaper tear. But the fun part is his patter and his audience interaction. His sixth trick is a prediction trick. He does it out in the audience with a table and a bunch of random objects. And you think it's just going to be another fun piece with the audience. You think it's just like a little comedy bit, but the ending is killer. So killer. And then his last trick is an appearing wine bottle trick, which we've seen before, but I love how he does it. He brings the mood down. You can tell right away it's his closer from his mood, his story, and his music. All right, so I got some notes. Or at least I got some notes for you. Things that I enjoyed about watching the show, things that I picked up on, and things that I will definitely think about when putting together my next show. So number one, his patter was polished. Polished. There was no filler words like, nothing like that. He knew exactly what he was going to say, exactly how he was going to say it, when he was going to say it, and it came across as practiced and unrehearsed. It was fantastic. He told personal stories, which allowed his audience to get to know him, and I really felt like his character was defined. He knew who he was as a performer. He didn't use any hack magician lines. Not one. I didn't hear any of those standard hack lines that we've all heard, like, you like that card? Do you want to change your mind? Are you happy with the mind you have? None of that. None of that. I loved it. I also could tell that Zach understood the rules of improv. One of the rules of improv is yes and. And I could tell that Zach knew that, or at least had some experience with theater. He also used the space well. He didn't just stand in one spot and perform with a mic. He knew that he had a whole stage and that he could use it, and he used it well. For instance, when he went out into the audience to do the card stab, he used that as an opportunity for the stagehands to reset the stage so that there's no time delay there. And he did it again when he did the Copperfield trick for the camera. I also noticed how he incorporated music and sound effects to enhance the story that he was telling. He didn't just use random old Phil Collins songs that we've seen so many times, right? All the music and the sound effects were themed to fit the show. So it was great. And it was 7 tricks, right? If you were counting along with me, 7 tricks. That's it. That's all he needed to fill a 30-minute act and have a fantastic show that I'm sure people will talk about. So go to YouTube, find his socials, right? Go find his YouTube page and watch Ticket for One. I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, would you like to learn a magic trick? You would? Did you know I have a second channel? That's right. I have a second channel where I teach beginning level magic tricks. Magic Channel Card Tricks is a place that you can go to learn tricks with ordinary items you can find around the house. Paper clips, rubber bands, pens, and of course, decks of cards. I teach beginning level card tricks. simple card tricks, simple card forces that anybody could learn. I also review magic kits. So if you go buy a magic kit from the store, your local Walmart or Target, or you get a magic kit for Christmas, I'll go over exactly what's inside. And I'll even teach you how to perform with some of those tricks that you get inside those kits. Plus, I'm even gonna give you video instruction to very simple, very inexpensive tricks that you can pick up at your favorite magic store. Sometimes you get those tricks and the instructions are just on a tiny little piece of typewritten paper and you have no idea how to do that trick. Don't throw that trick away. Don't put it in a box. Come back to Magic Channel Card Tricks and I will teach you how to use that trick as well. Or maybe you're not a beginner. Maybe you're not a beginner, but maybe you have a niece or a nephew or a little brother or sister that you could share this channel with them. This is a great, safe place, kid-friendly, where they can learn beginning level magic. Make sure you head on over to Magic Channel Card Tricks, give my videos a like, subscribe to that channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being a part of Magic Orthodoxy.